is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it out. It's Little. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go to work first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense.
Turning it on! Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. The throw to the outside is complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's high. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
They'll try the run. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The short hands, it's Alexander. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off and does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by that offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. Third down coming up. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown! Oh, miss! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the tight end. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the ground game on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Price. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll keep it himself. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for space. It's Price. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Just adds another dimension to this offense, and the Aggies have had quarterbacks who could run over the years.
Yeah, quarterbacks that can run, and I think about those guys too. I think about run, I think about tempo, I think about scrambling around, making plays, just having that dude at the QB spot.
That's caught. It's Price. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it can be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies. The finisher, the exclamation point on that. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Makes the grab. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return. flanking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Grab behind the line. It's Ballard. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun. Give on the inside. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that point.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Going up top. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you... much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take... for 6 more points.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Pulls it in, it's Lacy. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch, it's Lee. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Let's send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And how about that? They throw a hitch route on third to pick up the first. Quarterback, great job getting it out of his hands quickly. Awesome timing, no hesitation. And because of that, he put it on his guy quickly. He had some space, and he was able to turn upfield and get a first down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Pulls it in, it's Lacey. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense changing the play. To the air on second down. Under fire. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's Price. Just find a way to make that first tackler whiff. He's out to the 21. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The give to the lone running back. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he pulls it in at the 15. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
Touchdown, Aggies! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Maddox. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And the Rebels will move the sticks. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make it. The pressure there caused the missed timing. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Got it in the middle, it's Alexander. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Back to throw, it's Maddox. Moving away from pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Making side adjustments here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Rebels! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Oh, the offense shows some life here. It cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Got it behind the line. It's Ballard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for room. It's Owens. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Dumps it off in the flats. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass. She is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. sends it back in motion. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making checks. Off play action on first down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Finds his man. It's Lacey. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him.
Oh, he wants it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Back to pass, it's Maddox. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
No gain on the play. It's a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. A&M comes back out with another first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Ballard. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the move. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Maddox. Working that left side now. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Great place to start for this offense. Grabbed in the middle, it's Black. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Scanning the field, it's Maddox. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ray. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Lacy. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Offense working from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counterplay into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, actually led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.